the Trudeau Racing chassis and B&D Auto Body car.
Jared Roy is in the 1 Connecticut, and Eric Burgoyes in the 87 starting 8th, the EB Exterminating Chris's Lawn Care Machine.
Then it's Mike Anzalone in the 16, Keith Ballou in the 10, Tom Silva in the 51, Brody Lackey in the 31, and Russ Barboza in the 4.
Evan Burgoyes in the 78 out in front here on the opening circuit. Maholsky in the 44 riding in second, and then it is DJ Trudeau rounding out the top 3 as they come to the line to complete lap number 1.
And Dad gets around Taylor to move into 5th. Eric Burgoyes goes to the outside lane, and things are already getting interesting at the front. We have the teenager, Evan Burgoyes, against the veteran, Steve Maholsky.
Maholsky is there as they cruise down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, here comes Dave Trudeau trying to put a move on his son, DJ Trudeau, for the 3rd spot off the turn.
And we have seen the Trudeau family race each other very hard. We might see it here now. Here comes Dave, inside groove, and he is able to duck underneath his son to move into 3rd place.
Steve Maholsky, meanwhile, takes over the top spot off turn number 2 as the other youngster in the field. The 78 of Evan Burgoyes drives to his outside through turns 3 and 4, right ahead of that father-son battle with Dave Trudeau on the bottom and son DJ outside in the 79, hangs on to 3rd.
And right behind him underneath is the 87 of Burgoyes. Lead change, here comes Maholsky as he swashbuckles his way in front. Wayne Burrows, right now he is in the middle of the pack, but that car usually gets better as the race goes on.
Outside lane seems to be working better now. Maholsky is able to get through. Now DJ Trudeau going to work on Evan Burgoyes to the outside of turn 1 and 2. And now Dave Trudeau draws alongside to try to take over 3rd.
And he hit the wall. Instead of taking over 3rd, he belted the wall, but he keeps going. So that was a very adventuresome battle for Dave Trudeau as he got a piece of the concrete hotel.
DJ Trudeau now is on the attack, looking for victory here today as he closes into the back bumper of Steve Maholsky out front. Behind them, a pair of veterans going at it. Eric Burgoyes challenging Dave Trudeau on the back straightaway.
Well, you don't see Dave up against a wall very often. Now he has enough giddy up to try to get around Evan Burgoyes. And 2 father and son combinations in this race, the Trudeaus and the Burgoyes. And right now it is Dave Trudeau climbing around the 78 of Evan Burgoyes.
Boy, Eric Burgoyes thought about making a 3 wide with his son and Dave Trudeau in turns 1 and 2. Thought better of it and stays in the 5th spot. Wayne Burrows has been quiet in this main event in the 20 car. He's just outside the top 5 now as he battles
trouble for Maholsky. And he whirly-birds his way on the front stretch. He wound up in John Deere country. So the leader goes haywire on the front straightaway.
All right, so the 44 car of Maholsky. Ticket number 578. It's a senior white ticket. So senior white ticket, ticket number 578. If that's your ticket, make your way down to see Taylor just outside Critical Signs Victory Lane and claim 2 general admission tickets for Full Throttle Fall Weekend, September 21 and 22 at New Hampshire.
And that will be history being made, the first time that the modifieds will be trying to go 250 miles. They came close here at Thompson in the old Thompson 300 days.
Yep.
But this will be a little longer test. Right now, Evan Burgoyes comes out of the barrel first, and that brings out the yellow flag. So a little premature jump by the young driver in car number 78. When Dave Trudeau is next to you, you can't blame a driver for being a little anxious.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more, Matt. And Evan Burgoyes, a youngster, ran this car at Waterford last year, had some success with it, stepping up to the Big T here this season. And he started the season in a different car, but he said, you know what, I want to go back to the car that I'm familiar with. Not the new one we built over the winter, but the one that I was very successful with last year. And right now, Matt, that seems to be proving to be a pretty good decision.
Now Trudeau, he is the leader, so he gets a move first. And the green flag comes out. Burgoyes, he is making a threat. So here is Evan as he is putting Trudeau under siege, and Chris Taylor moving up into third.
Here comes Dave Trudeau up the outside lane, but Evan Burgoyes will keep the nose to the bottom as he tries to retake the top spot in turns 3 and 4. It's Burgoyes, Evan down to the inside, and Dave Trudeau up top to lead at the line.
And Taylor having a good run, and so is Jared Roy in car number 1. He is in fourth. Wayne Burrows trying to get around him on the outside, but Trudeau, he is under attack again, trying to bulldoze his way inside. Evan Burgoyes going for the lead.
On a fight for the top spot. Meanwhile, DJ Trudeau is spinning in turns 3 and 4. Does not hit the outside wall as the rest of the field rolls on by, but the caution flag comes out as DJ Trudeau limps that car down the banking, bringing out the caution here.
That would make his point total pretty interesting. So that'll be coming up as soon as this mini-stock champion is crowned. DJ Trudeau going to the rear of the field. And it is a rematch between the veteran, Dave Trudeau, and the teenager, Evan Burgoyes. As we get ready to fire things up, 7 laps remaining for the mini-stocks today. And we'll see who gets the upper hand. As Trudeau, he is the first to move. And here is Wayne Burrows. Burrows making a bid for second as he tries to tap dance around Evan Burgoyes.
Trudeau, though, with the advantage to the high lane of the racetrack for the top spot. Now here comes Wayne Burrows. Up off turn number 2, challenging for second. Gets by Evan Burgoyes into turn number 3. Now Eric Burgoyes racing against his son in a battle for third. Good action here inside the top 5 as they put 9 laps on the scoreboard.
Wayne Burrows, a textbook race. Very patient in the beginning. And right now, he is a fireball trying to get underneath Dave Trudeau. 2 of the best in the division. Dave Trudeau and Wayne Burrows are elbow to elbow.
Here's Burrows digging down to the inside of the racetrack through turns 3 and 4. Trudeau hanging tough in the outside lane. Down to the line they come, and by a few feet, Dave Trudeau maintains the race lead, but for how long in turn 1?
And here comes Burrows trying to whiplash his way underneath the 97. Trudeau hits the wall. As he fractures the wall, in trouble is Evan Burgoyes.
Burgoyes trying to avoid the Trudeau machine, turned it hard to the left and then spun himself out to the inside lane. Dave Trudeau continues to roll on as the field comes across.
Taylor hits Roy. And Taylor climbing the wall, almost overboard, lands on his tires.
Wow. Caution is out. Red flag is out. It's been a very eventful day in all of our divisions.
At the rear of the field. So Dave Trudeau, he won't take no for an answer. He comes back. Wayne Burrows, the way he approached this race tonight was the way contenders are supposed to. He started 5th, was very careful and very patient in the beginning, let the action sort itself off, and then he was able to attack. And he picks the outside lane against Evan Burgoyes, or Eric Burgoyes.
One of the Burgoyeses.
Yeah, well,
there's a lot of Burgoyeses and a lot of...
You can be very frazzled at this time of the day after we saw a lot of action. Right now, we are going to see some speed.
5 to go. Burrows and Burgoyes on the front row. Green is out. And the outside has the edge. It's Wayne Burrows, takes the top spot in turn 1. Drops the nose across, and finally gets the lead away as Eric Burgoyes got sideways through the turn, opened up the opportunity for DJ Trudeau to race to his inside.
What a recovery by Steve Mahalski. He is running in 4th, 1 notch ahead of Anzalone as they whirly-bird their way off the corner. Eric Burgoyes, remember, he wants to be careful because he is sitting on a point lead. He doesn't want to get too over-aggressive.
Back straight away they go. It's Burrows out in front. Burgoyes, Trudeau, and Steve Mahalski caution. Once again, turn 1, debris. It's a pretty big piece up there on the high lane of turn 1. That'll be the reason for the caution on lap 11.
Well, you have good eyesight. He is only 3 points behind James, and he will be starting on the pole.
ready to go. 4 laps. Left to go here in the mini stocks. Pace car is in inside lane. Eric Burgoyes outside. Wayne Burrows as they come up to speed of the green flag. And Burgoyes much better on the bottom this time. But as they come up through the gears and hit the turn 1, all of a sudden Burrows is able to power out in front.
And he has a half a car length advantage over Eric Burgoyes. DJ Trudeau in an intense battle for 3rd and 4th with Steve Mahalski. They rabble-rouse their way off the corner, and Wayne Burrows has a cozy lead over Burgoyes.
Now here's Steve Mahalski working the outside lane. DJ Trudeau on the bottom to turn 1 and 2. Mahalski takes over 2nd. DJ Trudeau back to 4th, and Evan Burgoyes now in 5th.
And right behind him is number 97 of Dave Trudeau. He has not given up. We are down to the final 2, and we'll see if Burrows can seal the deal. But right there, nipping on his tailpipe, is the 87 of Burgoyes. Things are getting interesting as they come off turn 2.
To the back straightaway. It's still a car length, the advantage for Burrows. Battle for 4th, the 2 kids. Evan Burgoyes to the bottom. DJ Trudeau up high, 1 to go.
And it is Burgoyes putting on some pressure. So this last lap, it should be a barn burner. Burrows, he will blister his way down the backstretch. Burgoyes still has a chance as they fireball their way into turn number 3. Here is Wayne Burrows, 1 turn away from victory.
Into the turn they come. Burgoyes will try it one more time to the inside lane of the checkered flag, and Wayne Burrows hangs on for the victory.